So there's no other topics anyone wants to do, then we can go ahead and go into topic 3. There's no objections.
No objection from.
No objection.
Same for me.
Schedule. Where is that? Schedule. Here. Approve schedule.
So obviously I'd like to talk some about Cobalt, but why don't we start with Hydra and then do Hydra and then Andromeda and then Cobalt and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Can do.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So Luisa, do you want us to get started or?
Yes, I can. So I have 3 sessions scheduled for Hydra. Currently is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. And originally we put as topics Umbrella Showcase website on Wednesday, Thursday, and then followed by. Sorry?
That'll be the focus, not the topic. Yeah.
Okay, so focus. And then focus for Friday, Saturday is client work, sponsorship, and then Saturday, Sunday is general teamwork. But I'm not sure, like if we haven't been following the Hydra and the topics. So like to, ask, the team to review and to update, so then it works better for everybody. The people who are committed to Hydra currently are me and Mamoon on a regular basis. And then Mel said that she would, also make time for some of these sessions, but probably not for all of them.
So we should probably remove Mel's name unless she's scheduled regularly to come every single time.
Okay.
Because that's what it means to schedule for a session, is that you're coming every time. You know?
Yeah. So I will get delete Mel, and so I think then the second question is, are these topics okay? The point is, Mamoon and I cannot do Umbrella Showcase website yet because we haven't been updated on the topic. Where we can do sponsorship for no taxes, and then we can do some internal ops and tactical ops, but we also need to be somehow trained. So that's Hydra.
Well, yeah, and the best place to do the training and to prioritize things would be main session. But we can always schedule little by little. I mean, we're already scheduling a lot for sponsorship during Hydra. And so we can schedule to do more website work as
Time
well.
for breath. Please stop
Okay.
and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Do you need more sessions on assets? Do we need?
Well, yes, of course. So we could try to schedule some for Friday, Saturday hydra if we wanted to try. But,
Or even Saturday, Sunday? Because currently, Saturday, Sunday would. I mean, we don't know internal ops or tactical ops yet, unless we can go through like a session and then we just leave it as it is, and we can do assets on Friday, Saturday. Because the point is sponsorship is taking a lot of time, so I'm not sure if we can fit
what does
assets
that
in
mean?
there.
What does that mean that sponsorship is taking? Oh, you mean for the client work?
Yeah, client work.
Mhm. Well, this just goes into like how, I mean, if we want to schedule more assets, like we could always schedule other days, like there's Thursday, Friday, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when there's not alpha other things, so, and we can always schedule during other times. So having 3 sessions per octant is very limited.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to work around it. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 total sessions. So again, overall, it's very limited in terms of what we have time for.
Mm. Okay. Does anyone else on the team wants to work on Hydra? In Hydra?
The thing is, we will be working on the later hours, like Andromeda and Cobalt, maybe towards Sonic too. So we are
Okay.
reserving our energy for
Right. Yeah,
yes.
no problem. Yeah, maybe we just leave it as it is for now, and then potentially we can add a Thursday, Friday as client work and do assets.
So again, under our model, it's either 3 or we go to 6
Per week.
per week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in our
Yeah,
current
I'm not
model,
sure if I can.
there's 1 Umbrella Showcase website, 1 client work, and 1 general teamwork.
Okay.
Right? And then we have 4
Time to
additional
pause.
empty
Please
spots.
stop. Close your eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So we have 4 additional open spots for Hydra. And so we can schedule one-time sessions as needed for assets.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Right? So we have plenty of time during Hydra and other times to schedule. But the regularly scheduled sessions are, Wednesday, Thursday for Umbrella Cricket's website, Friday, Saturday for client work, and Saturday, Sunday for general teamwork. Because we do need to make sure that we're balancing all of that work, to move it forward.
Yep. Sure.
But everything does overlap. Like, for example, there could be a component of the launch in the Umbrella, showcase that involves tokens and tokenization. So we certainly could involve some of that. But I think overall, most likely that'll come as part of the pipeline when we get to the actual co-op.
Okay.
But also you'll notice that like holding an octant together is not easy. The fact that it's just you and Mamoon is a little concerning, right? And so you just have to do your best. And if Mamoon's not making it, or you can't really make it, then we just have to close down the octant again and just not worry about it. Because we can always get one-time sessions during Hydra. But if we're not able to hold Hydra and keep it going, then we just have to, cut it off. And this also goes to our recruitment. So I think that Hydra Hour 2 could be a good time for recruitment as well. Because we do need to be doing recruitment in general. Like, it's very important to have recruitment scheduled.
Yep. Okay.
Julio. Yeah, lots of stuff going on for sure.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing before I check is Mamoon has offered to do Sonic sessions as well. And he offered to be a lead for Sonic Quadrant. I'm not sure if there's a lead for Sonic yet, but we just talked about it earlier before.
That is definitely a very good point in terms of team scheduling. We need to review our leads for each octant. So do we have the leads on our schedule, or does that somewhere else? So let's just make sure it's on the schedule itself. So I don't know. So we have Hydra, and then we should have a place for team lead. I don't know, maybe here. So team lead. So this is
Time to
Louisa.
stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, quick stretch. All right. So next is Andromeda. Who's the team lead for Andromeda?
I think that's me, Jay.
Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, you. So then we've got the team lead for Octant for the Cobalt. So that would be me.
Mhm.
And then what about team lead for Sonic?
It's Mamoon.
What?
I think Mamoon Luisa said.
Wait,
Yeah,
this? Why
he's
do
always
it say
available.
team lead? What does that mean here? The only one that has that? Weird. So under Sonic, something got messed up here. Why did it say team lead Luisa under Sonic? What is going on here? Oh, did I do that? Okay, I did that. All right, cool. So I need to just go like that. All right, cool. All right, so is everybody in agreement with the Mamoon being the team lead for Sonic?
Luisa, did he tell you that one? Did he commit to that?
Well, Mamoon's right here. We can hear from Mamoon.
Mamoon? Mamoon? He was not talking since a while ago. Mamoon? Hello? Listen.
Well, why don't we ask him on Discord? Like, is anyone in objection? So the proposal would be to make Mamoon team lead for, or not team lead, but Octant lead. Octant lead for Sonic. So how do people feel about that? Are there any questions about the proposal?
No, I'm okay with
And
that.
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
For me, no question.
Are there any concerns? I mean, I feel like there is a concern, which is that Mamoon is not particularly organized or doesn't typically follow through. I'm willing to give him a chance, though, you know?
Yeah.
Also, he's scheduled every day for Hydra. So let's go ahead and vote. Any other concerns? I'll vote a 7 to give out Mamoon a chance. I mean, I'm certainly not against it.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a little
7 for me too. Hmm.
A 7 for me too.
What's 7?
Okay, so just send a message out to Mamoon on Discord and ask him if he is interested in taking on the Octant lead for Sonic. If he does not take on the Octant lead for Sonic, then we need to cancel it. Either way, we also still need to schedule 2 additional days. So we have Thursday, Friday Sonic and Friday, Saturday Sonic, or we can change the Sonic schedule. But right now it's Mamoon, so it's like it can't just be Mamoon, or we need to cancel it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because if no one's available to schedule for Sonic, then it doesn't make sense to be. I mean, we can do one-time sessions for POS, equity, and everything. I mean, in finance, this is just not a concern. Right?
Mamoon
Mamoon
on the spot.
responded. Because right now the only thing scheduled is Wednesday, Thursday, Sonic Hour 2 for client work, and we focus on the,
Uh,
the finance
Equity.
support and the equity support and the half-year, budget reporting and everything. So that
Time
is
for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
so. Luisa, did you want to vote at all? Otherwise, I think we are very clearly yes on this. But the only problem is that we need to have 2 more scheduled sessions. So he said yes, Sonic. So what about Eileen? Is Eileen available during Sonic, or
That is
Eileen
awesome.
was scheduled for Sonic but then didn't show up? So she was scheduled for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, didn't show up. Mamoon wasn't showing up for Friday. So, I mean, that's like one of the issues here about Mamoon is that it's like if he's not even showing up, like for some of the sessions, then how is he going to be the Octant lead, right?
Okay.
Mamoon, you're here.
So we're discussing the schedule for Sonic, and we're considering removing it because and just doing one-time sessions because there's just no one to schedule. Like Joyce, how committed are you to scheduling Sonic? Because it's you're just here for the one day, but you're the only other person besides Mamoon and myself.
Yeah, I am committed for this day. This schedule, I mean Wednesday, Thursday for now.
But I mean, how committed are you? Would you prefer to not do that? Because we could get rid of that and just do one-time schedule for that, or even schedule during Cobalt or Andromeda. We have 3 days in Andromeda that we can schedule as well for one-time sessions.
Okay.
So I don't know. I guess I would propose like just removing Sonic for lack of scheduling, right? Propose remove Sonic for lack of workers. And even for you, Mamoon, it's like you missed a lot of Sonic days too. And other people were there, so I don't know. I just think that it makes the most sense would be to just remove Sonic entirely and then bring it back once we have more people who are interested. And this also can go to, possibly what we really need to do is get focused on our recruitment. So unless someone wants to schedule, I would just propose removing this. Are there any questions?
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Mamoon, are you committed to Sonic or what?
So,
Mamoon's committed to Sonic, but it's just not enough, Joyce. We can't just have one person. You need more people. I think
Okay.
I think Mamoon and Luisa should be committed to Hydra, right?
Yes,
It's
I
like
get it.
because Hydra is barely being held together, and if we split the time, if you split Mamoon's time between Hydra and Sonic,
Sonic.
Sonic's not going to work out, and Hydra's going to fall apart.
Yes, I understand now.
So I think it's better to stay focused on Hydra, get Hydra strong and better, and then over time, once we do some recruitment, once we get more interest, we can build back Sonic again in the future.
Yes.
I'm agree, Jay.
So the
Yes.
proposal is to remove Sonic scheduling for lack of workers, right? Are there any
Yeah.
questions to the proposal?
No
No
question.
question.
Are there any?
None for mine. No question.
I guess the concerns that we were getting getting less sessions than we need to complete the work. So that is certainly a concern that we're not adding additional sessions. So if we do it this way, if we get rid of Sonic, so let's just say this is all grayed out for a second, right?
Mhm.
Then we would have 3 for Hydra, 3 for Andromeda, and 3 for Cobalt, which is a total of 9 sessions per week. So this would get us to propose or remove Sonic for lack of worker scheduling and create a 9 session weekly schedule for the team. So I think for now, with Alberto gone, I think 9 sounds like the correct number of sessions, right? And there's no commitment from Mel. I mean, Mel is not even scheduled here, and which is an issue in and of itself because she's not showing up regularly to any sessions. But so, yeah. Any other concerns?
No.
No.
All right, so let's go ahead and vote. So I would be an 8 on this proposal because I think it's the right thing to do. Luisa, do you want to vote verbally?
I already put 8 on my
Right down
next to my name.
to say
Eight for
6 minutes.
Yeah, when we're in live session, we always like to communicate. And
Oh, vocally as well. Okay.
I would 8. Let me just go with you.
and Ate, Mamoon,
That's Everest.
8.
I'll go with 7.99.
7.99. Mamoon, do you want to vote?
Mamoon?
7.
Mamoon's a 7. Okay, cool. So it passes with willing consensus. So I'm going to skip the other proposal, but I'll add this one into our decisions. And I think that's good. So I just have one more. Well, let's take a 5-minute break, and then let's continue this topic. And I really want to discuss scheduling one-time buddy team sessions. So because we're cutting the number of regularly scheduled sessions below the amount of sessions we need to complete the work, I feel like we need to discuss scheduling one-time buddy team sessions, what that means, how it works, and make sure we're following through with our required commitments. Okay? So let's take a break and then we'll come back and continue, because I do agree that this is, if we want to try to prevent half pay stops, this is what's going to do it more than anything else, is being scheduled and organized. Okay, so I think taking some time to be scheduled and organized would be very beneficial.
take a break first.
Give it.
We're back.
All right. Let's get started.
May I check out, Jay?
Sure.
I'm there.
Okay.
So Mamoon needs to check out. Go for it.
Okay, Mamon.
Yeah. I would give the session 6. We'll be working on half stops and payroll check.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to check out before we finish up the team scheduling?
fine.
So let's just finish with the team scheduling, and then we can check it out. So I feel like the most important thing in terms of our scheduling for one-time buddy team sessions is we need to have a very clear scheduling process, right? Scheduling process. This consists of one, knowing what the priorities are, right? And then two, communicating about, scheduling with teams, with colleagues, right? So this is an example. Whoops. So example proposal would be, do you want to schedule during Hydra hour 3 on Thursday, Friday for, let's say, recruitment posting? Okay.
Yes.
So when you're making proposals to schedule, you want to make sure it includes the time and the date and what you're working with. Well, and then 3, you need to add the one-time session to the one-time session list. So if you go to the team schedule, you can see here the list of one-time sessions, right? The
Time
alpha
to pause.
preparation.
Please stop. Close
Yeah,
your
so these
eyes.
are all old.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So for me, I want it like very, very simple, like octant, date, workers, priority, right? So make it something nice and simple that everybody can understand so that we're not creating a bunch of confusion on the work. We don't need some like long, huge laundry list. Okay, so I mean, all these can basically be deleted. So this is like an example, just stop that. Okay. I think that it might be helpful within our Discord to have a little bit more clarity on the work priorities. So what we have now, if we go to management communication, we have top work priorities and we have normal work priorities. But what I think would be helpful is to break down all our clients. So we have client priorities, right? And then I want to add a channel for general priorities. Priorities. So we can have client priorities, general priorities, and then we have umbrella showcase website priorities. So this would be our 3 primary trajectories where we have clarity. So we have our top work priorities, just like in general. Right now, our top work priority is really just like half pay stop, right? And deadlines, right? That's super key. Our normal work list, this would be like just anything that comes out of the session. So for example, today for our session, we know we need to create this good cause group list, right? Sheet and get that all organized. So we could add that here to normal priorities. This is like just normal work priorities. Client work priorities would be, okay, what is our client work we need to do? We obviously need to do ACU.
Alpha.
We need to make alpha support for activity. We need to make sure we're doing, the reporting, taxes, etc. Right? Lots of time. And then the general work priorities, we have recruitment. Recruitment, I think, is our number 1 general work priority. We've got budget, payroll, right? Umbrella showcase priorities, we mainly have website work, right? Website work.
Yes.
All right, and then this is looking
Time
good.
for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So anyways, I think that could help making sure we have clarity on like what our client work priorities are, our general work priorities, and our Umbrella Showcase website priorities. And if there's questions about that, people can discuss and coordinate that within our management communication. I think that could help. But overall, the key thing here is like just making sure you're constantly scheduling one-time sessions and following through with them. Are there any questions on the one-time sessions? Okay, so there's no question on that. Let's just review our commitment and then go from there. Okay, so let's, I don't really like the commitment. I think I want to separate out the commitment here. I don't know why it's all there. Commitment, just put it over here to a separate place where we can really organize it. So here's the commitment. Now I just delete policies. We can have the policies over here. Whoops. There we go. Right, good. So are there any questions about commitment, or should we just go through it?
No questions.
No questions.
All right. So let's go through it. Who wants to start? I'll just start with myself because that is a good place to start. So we want to freeze the first row. All right. So for me, my commitment is 30 hours a week. At 30 hours a week, you end up with 8 to 10 scheduled work sessions. And then this is all in red. Prevent people from tracking with them. Oh, these are all the policies. These are all policies here. Okay. All right. So I mean, this should be very, very simple. I like things to be simple. Sometimes it just gets too complicated. Too many things on one sheet. Too many things on one tab. It's just too much. So we can just keep it all simple here. With the policies down here. Oops. All right. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Okay.
Oh,
You want to
wait.
go next?
Okay, Joyce.
Okay.
Please stop. Close your eyes.
Wait.
Count.
Before
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, before I go, let me just make sure that I check my verified status. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this should have us all scheduled here. J, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this we're deleting all of this as well. I'll just delete it as well. So for me, I only have 6 scheduled sessions. Right, so we come in here. Oops, we come in here. Commitment. So now that we cut some of those. I now have 6 scheduled sessions. So the status is I still need to schedule 2 more. So must schedule 2 more. And I'll make this yellow. Or one time buddy. So I would be required, like with 6 regularly scheduled sessions, I would be required to schedule 2 one-time buddy sessions per every 2 weeks. So I'd have to schedule 4 sessions. And I currently have 0. If the one-time required is 4 plus, right? And then one time scheduled. I currently have 0. Okay? Does everyone understand?
Yes.
So much the status, so this would be like one time status. Would be that. Okay.
So next,
Yeah.
you're finished.
Good.
Wait. Oh my the problem is my screen. Wait, just a minute. I will just refresh. So
Just to remind everybody, your commitment is not your budget. This is just your committed time regardless of how much your budget is. Right?
Okay. So your commitment doesn't necessarily needs to be what your budget is, right?
No, this has nothing to do with your budget. This has to do with your commitment to the organization and following through with your work or your leadership or whatever. Because your budget's just a stipend, right? That's just the amount of money you get paid for your stipend. You can always work more hours or less hours than your budget is.
Time to stretch. Please stop.
All right, quick stretch.
Stand up and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll go next.
I thought Joyce was going next.
Wait, ate. But I cannot. Why I cannot go up? I cannot see up anymore. The commitments I cannot see.
The commitments is a new tab. I made a new tab for the commitment.
Okay.
It's complicated, but either way, we need to know what the commitment is.
Okay.
What
So
is your commitment?
So my commitment is 18 hours per week. So I have how many? Wait. I go to schedule. Updated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I have 6 in the schedule. And then
Okay.
how many more? How many more? That's all, no? So I meet the
Okay, so
requirement.
you're for 6 and you're committed to 4 to 5, and so you're good.
Okay.
So you have no one-time required sessions to be scheduled, and so
Okay,
again,
but
you're good.
but I can, right? If
Well,
ever
you should. You definitely should.
okay. If needed.
If needed. All right. Who wants to go next? Ate?
Yes, I'll go next. Committed 20 hours a week.
So that would be 6 to 8 work sessions.
Yeah.
You add the cobalt.
1, 2,
3.
1, 2.
Just add the cobalt. Okay, you don't have cobalt.
Yeah, I did cobalt. I don't need to add my name
Add
to
the
cobalt.
add the 3 cobalt. Add the 3 plus 2 one time.
Cobalt. 3. Let me just edit it.
So what's going on? You're just counting your sessions?
3. Mm-hmm.
So you have 0 there. You've got 1, 2, 3.
She got 3.
4. Are you scheduled for cobalt?
Yes,
For me?
yeah.
So Ate. So and then Joyce. So that is
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your
but
eyes.
you're not
Count.
scheduled
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
you're not scheduled for life support or support.
So one
Yeah,
more
but
ate.
yeah, I'd like to be there. It's
Ate
cobalt.
also.
Okay, so it's out of Ate here.
Mm.
But either way, these are not technically like those are main sessions, so they're not technically work sessions. So let's just make sure commitment's clear. Required work sessions. So work sessions I think is technically different than main sessions. So we can note that. But so you are at 6, you said?
Who? Ate?
Yes, Jay. I'm 6.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Joyce would be like 1 to 2 for me.
For one time.
Right, instead of main sessions, and then for you it's gonna be the same, 1 to 2.
Yes.
So this is so you're fine. Okay, so anything else? I think Ate, you're looking good. Okay. So then that brings us to who wants to go next?
Is the Isa still there?
I'll go next.
Everett,
Everest.
Yeah.
what is your commitment?
Yeah, I'm committed. As can see 10 hours per week. I would like to be added to callback.
How many hours per week?
But I'm saying, okay, 6 hours per week.
Your commitment's 6 hours a week?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 1 to 2 sessions.
Mhm.
Okay, so and just can you remind us of your budget? Okay, one.
What's your budget, Everest?
My budget, then let me see.
Proposed budget.
Okay,
I think
cool.
it's
So you're and but
for
currently it says you're not scheduled.
450, I think.
18 hours per week.
18 hours. Okay, so your commitment is significantly less than your budgeted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when do you want to schedule?
Uh, Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesdays
For
and
what?
Fridays.
For what?
For callback.
For Cobalt?
Yeah.
Time for prep.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Please
so
stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
oh, I see. You actually used to be scheduled for Andromeda, but you just didn't show up. So we can delete you off of Andromeda, okay? And so you want to schedule for so Tuesday, Wednesday is client work. So what client work are you prioritizing?
Yeah.
Jay's asking what client work are you prioritizing?
Okay. What client work am I prioritizing?
Mhm. For Tuesday, Wednesday.
Sorry, my
Okay, so if you don't have any client work, then I'm not going to schedule you for Tuesday, Wednesday Cobalt. So you can just check in, and if you can prioritize client work on Discord, we can add you. But we'll add you to Friday, Saturday, and that still meets your commitment because if your commitment is only 6 hours a week, it's just 1 session. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go. So this is fine. All right. So now we are on Luisa. No, who wants to go next?
Yep,
Luisa?
Yeah,
I can go. Yes.
Okay.
I'm committed 10 hours a week.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm flexible to have, to add some more, but on the schedule, I can do the hydrants, or the hydra quadrants, and then
Schedule for 3. Okay,
and then
good.
the main session.
All right. So yours looks good. Check. Who is next?
Moon, are you there? Mamoon?
No, Mamoon left.
Ay, nga pala. Sorry.
So
So,
Everett.
Everest.
So we still have Mel and Eileen and Mamoon. Okay.
Yeah,
So put 6. Cool. So we have 9 people on the team currently. Is that correct?
yes. Yeah, without Alberto, 8. One,
Time
two,
to
three,
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
That's correct, Jay.
What is correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So I think
9.
we're good here. So we just need to get organized and have everything clear, and it's just going to take some time, but I think we'll get there. Okay. So I think we're done for now.
Yes.
We're definitely interested in scheduling with people. Looks like I need to schedule 2 one-time buddy team
Video.
sessions. Schedule 2 to 4. 2 to 4 one-time buddy team sessions.
I think you're already scheduling in Hydra J. You're always in Hydra now, right?
Well, I know, but so let's schedule more sessions. There's a difference between needing to schedule and actually being scheduled. You see the difference?
Yes.
All right, so I think we are done, right? Should we just check out? Or any other
Okay.
wrap-up or next steps or questions about the scheduling?
No more question from me. Any more questions?
No questions for me.
Okay, just
No questions.
All right, shall we check out, or unless there's any other wrap-up or next steps or anything? Otherwise, I think we're ready to check out. The topics we didn't get to was like going through our next steps, dealing with the policies on real-time sessions. So those are obviously next steps. And obviously, we are still on half pay stop for the quarterly bills, which we need to schedule for later. But for the rest of today, we have nothing scheduled.
Today is.
So our next scheduled session is Andromeda, main session tomorrow.
Jay, would you like to, because the responsibility organizing said you must schedule with the treasurer. That's the step 1 for the bills.
Yes, we would need to schedule.
Take a break.
Yeah, are you
Right.
available?
You were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
Yes, I can schedule later. We can get off
Yes.
half pay stop.
About in the top of the hour. How about 2?
30 minutes. I don't know. That might be a little bit soon. We could try, but more likely in 1 hour from now. So the bottom of the hour, or an hour and a half.
Okay. If not today, then tomorrow Andromeda. No, Andromeda is a main session. Main session.
Hydra.
Okay, so Hydra. Hydra J. About Hydra, are you available tomorrow for the main session?
Probably, but nobody wants to do any work for Cobalt or Sonic today. So we can do.
Oh,
we can do
about you.
Hydra
About
tomorrow.
you. Okay, so what time are you available? J, after 1 hour?
Yeah, about that should be good.
Okay. Okay. Ate, will you be available after 1 hour?
Yeah.
That will be still covered. Okay.
Or we
Yeah,
can
it's
schedule for Sonic or Hydra is fine as well. I mean, whatever works best for you all.
What you want, Ate?
No, if Jay's available in an hour, if he's sure, yes, we can go. But if he's not sure, then let's go tomorrow because maybe his family might need him. Let's do tomorrow Hydra. But if he's sure he'll be available in an hour, okay.
Well, yeah, I definitely need some time to like catch up. I mean, this has been like what, we're on hour 3 or 2. We're on hour 2.5 or something like that.
2 hour and a half.
We're going 2.5 hours here for our contentious session, so we do need to take a break.
Yeah.
So I mean, if people just don't want to work later, that's fine. But
Or we
obviously,
could do Sonic. We could do Sonic.
Or we can do Sonic, whatever's fine.
Yeah.
So we can check on Discord, but I'll be around for the rest of the day. I just need a break for a little while.
Okay.
Okay, Joyce, are you okay with Sonic?
Yeah, Cobalt, Sonic, either one. I mean, I'll let you know when I am I available? It could be in a half. I mean, I can try to do half an hour, but more likely it'll be about an hour from now.
An hour
Latest,
for now.
I'm not too worried about how long it takes, but it's. But if you guys aren't available, then that's fine. We can do it later. We can do Sonic. We can do Hydra. It's fine.
Okay.
And you guys all should have tons of other work to do, and you guys should be working during the day. I mean, sometimes I don't really understand why the work's not happening. Do you guys just not have self-driven responsibilities? Like you should be able to work during the day without any overtime. You know what I mean? And just getting all the work done, and then we just review it, and then move forward with it all. So, anyways, there's definitely sometimes it just seems like there's a lot more work that should be getting done because it seems like sometimes everyone shows up for sessions and it's like no one's really working on anything. You know?
So, Ate, after 1 hour, are you available? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I'll communicate on Discord.
Yeah, and we only need one person available. Like it always makes more sense to schedule a session with me and one person, right, to get some work done, and then schedule with another person at another time. What doesn't make sense is do a double team with 5 people all in one session and then have no one to schedule for the rest of the day or the next day. Like it just like it makes much more sense to be scheduling with one person for each session and making sure we're having more sessions, right? And if people are not available, you know, Cobalt, you know, Sonic, whatever, we need to do and prioritize our recruitment and hire people who are available. That makes sense?
Sure. Yeah, it does.
Because the idea that the only way to do work is not to have any breaks or allowed for, you know, just our general model, it just seems a little bit silly. But anyways, I think we're ready for checkout, shall we?
Yeah.
Marisa, do you want to start?
Sure. So I am a 7. I feel very clear about the schedules and also the good cause group and SVG next steps. So it was a really good session for me. Thank you.
Great. I'll go next. I would give the session a 6.5, but I felt we definitely got through a lot. We weren't exactly able to do the session quick, and so we didn't get a chance to break up into buddy teams and work on the builds, but I'm definitely down to schedule later today to work on the quarterly builds. Typically, the quarterly builds would take 2 sessions, so we'll see how we do that. And hopefully, we can do it all in one session quickly and get off the half pace off. Also, really excited about the draft assets report. So super thankful to Mamoon and Lisa for working on that this morning. Everyone should read it and look at it because it's definitely important for people to understand what's going on with the assets. And then I will also be working on the recruitment if anyone wants to schedule it, and then also getting ready for the main session tomorrow. Check. Oh, and also anything of her payroll, just let me know if there's anything that needs to be done for payroll. I can help out with responsibility, organizing or whatever. Check.
Okay, I'll go next.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give the session 6.99. It was a good session. It was good to have clarity on the team schedule and equally know more about virtual state right now. Equally, I've learned a little bit about the good cause group. I will be scheduling on the payroll, budget, the assets, bills, in short, all half pay stubs and current priorities. I'll equally be working on the ACU ACU documentation, and I look for check.
Okay, who's next? Want to go
I'll,
next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Grace.
Yeah, I'll give the session 7. It was a very good session. I'll be looking forward to work on Peru and the budget. Check.
Okay, who's gonna go next? I'm the one, right? I'm left.
Okay, let me type for you.
Okay. I'll give the session.
Just give me a few minutes. Check out Joyce.
Okay, I'll give the session.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
This session 7.2.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good session, though a little shorter, but we were able to know about Alberto, what's going on, and also the work that needs to be done, client work like ACU and Alpha, and we're stepping on that work, and also uh, we got clarity. We got like commitment for our team scheduling, and we'll work on the client works and the priorities for the coming days. Check. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody that I'm still technically on partial leave. So just remember that as time goes by, I seem to be getting more and more time to do work, so that's good. But technically speaking, I'm still on partial leave, and just to note that in relationship to my difficulty in scheduling your meetings. But yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Good work, everybody.
Yes, Jay. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
So, Atea, in 1 hour will be Cobalt 2.5. Okay, let's check in.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, to finish this build. Bye, bye, Lisa. To finish this half day stuff. Okay. Okay. See
Okay.
you. Don't
Bye,
sleep.
bye, Joyce.
Bye, Evans. Don't sleep. You will have that this image sleeping beauty, huh? Okay. But because you're sleeping, you're not beauty. You are ugly, sleeping ugly.
Hello.
Right? Okay.
Wait,
See you.
Shadley. Okay, Shadley.
Bye. See you later. And also the pair. Where are we?